breaking down.
All right, so we're gonna move on to something near and dear to my heart and a lot of people's hearts, and that is food. So I have 7 really cool spots I'm gonna talk about. Before we talk about that, are you enjoying the backdrop? This is not a green screen where we had a backdrop put in. One of my other videos I'm gonna be doing here, it'll be a nice sunny day, but today was a washout, but I still think it's beautiful even today, Southeast Florida. So if you're looking to relocate in, make sure you hit me up, DM me, my information's in the about section, etc. Okay, enough about me. The first place I want to talk about is Cote, C-O-T-E. We're gonna flash some info about it. Yeah. I've personally eaten there. Meat, fish, caviar. So it's dark in there. So if you're ugly, you'll be good. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is dark in there though. But what's really cool is you sit in, there was 3 of us at the time. So you sit in a booth and there is in the middle of the table is an element that lets you put the meat on there and you cook it, you heat it, so to speak, to whatever degree you want. Now don't panic. If you can't cook, much like I can't, there's no microwave around. They actually come by and flip the meats for you, your server, so to speak. So they don't just leave you hung out to dry, but it's super cool. Fantastic bar, great drinks. First time I ever had caviar was there. I loved it. What else? I think they had some sort of meat locker where they're like drying the meats or aging the meats that you could see through the glass that has like a pink backlight, I think. Really cool. So I loved everything about Cote except, and Cote owners, if you're watching this, come on, man. There's no place to park your car out front. Let's just be honest. You're in Miami, a lot of people have, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, like that's the second car, Rolls Royces. When you go to a steakhouse, you want to park that shit out front. I've got a McLaren. I don't like to see the valet take off in it. I don't like to park it over there. When I go out for the night, I'm dressed up to the nines, perfume on, I want my car parked up front. So that would be my only complaint about Cote. It would be lack of parking up front where you can keep an eye on your luxury or exotic car. There is parking, plenty of parking around. And to be honest with you, if you park your car on the street there are G-Wagons and Porsches and Ferraris. It's not uncommon. It's just when you go out to dinner, sometimes you like to just park right up front. So let's talk about the inside of Cote. It's a Michelin-starred, James Beard Award-nominated Korean steakhouse. It's a vision of the proprietor, Simon Kim. I think he's actually there. I'm not really sure, but fantastic place. All right, so the next place, so I've been to Cote, and the next place, Swan and Bar Bevy, I've also been there. It's been quite a few years. I've got to get back there again. Outdoor seating and indoor seating for Swan was really cool. I think it was easy to get into. The bar was beautiful. Now, this place is the opposite of Cote. It's much lighter and brighter, at least when I went. So if you are on Instagram or you're into the local Miami scene, whether you're from Miami or not, you've probably heard of Dave Grutman and Pharrell Williams. Pharrell is the singer. They've teamed up and opened up. I'm not sure if it's multiple restaurants or not, but I know this one here is owned by them, and it's pretty awesome. What I had when I went in there was some sort of homemade pasta. I try to stay away from pasta, but when I see the word homemade, you know it's good. It was phenomenal, phenomenal. Ugh, getting hungry just thinking about it. So Swan is another. Cote and Swan are both high-end, high-dollar options for you. So I definitely recommend checking them out. Next up is Lejardinier. All right, Frenchies. Don't yell at me, even though my last name is Teyssier. French is not one of my first languages. So Lejardinier. Anyway, Lejardinier is actually in the Miami Design District. A couple of these restaurants are kind of like just outside, but connected to the Design District on the perimeter. So Lejardinier is inside the Design District. I've been through there. I can't say I've personally sat down and had their food. They are a vegetable forward style restaurant, but they do have salmon and halibut and fish and stuff like that as well. Definitely not super duper high end. That's not a slap in their face or anything like that. But it's something that's, if you don't necessarily want to go tuxedo style or, Louboutin style, you can cruise there. It's more of a place that you would go after hanging out Design District all day, you're tired, sweaty, whatever. You can chill. There's indoor and outdoor seating. Whereas Cote and Swan is something more you would probably go home, shower, get in your nice duds, jump in your Lambo, your Rolls Royce, and head down. So the Jardinier is a little bit more, a little less fancy, a little more friendly, so to speak. Not friendly, middle of the road friendly, where you don't have to be dressed to the nines. The next one is L'Atelier de Jo Robuchon. Dijon, if I said that wrong, slide into my DM, let me know, but you better make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jo. So anyway, L'Atelier is a French restaurant that opened in 2019. Modern French twists. So one of their signatures is the counter that seats, like 34 people, faces the open kitchen, which is really cool. I love looking into the kitchen. If I can't sit outside and enjoy the atmosphere, I'd like to sit and watch the kitchen. Listen, I don't know about you. I work hard all day, every day, 7 days a week as a realtor. Nothing I love better than watching somebody else work hard. And I don't mean like I'm looking down at them. I mean like I'm with you. I get it. Even though I'm personally sitting here paying you to work hard, I understand what it means to work hard. So I just really enjoy being entertained. And if I could eat and fill my belly, which is awesome, and be entertained at the same time, I'm all for it. All right, so we started off at the top, the high-end stuff. We're gonna slide our way down. OTL, out to lunch. Nowhere could I find out what OTL stood for. And I hate seeming like the dumb guy and not knowing what it stands for, and asking, but I had to ask somebody, like, what the hell does OTL stand for? It means out to lunch. So it's super cool. It's definitely a casual place. Lunches, deli, coffee, stuff like that. Definitely not high end. It's right in the heart of the design district. I personally, what did I get there? Oh, I got yogurt parfait with fruit and granola on it. Oh my God. Mwah. I think if you go to my Instagram, at Brian Sells Miami, if you look at my highlights, I think there was some sort of owners that had their Frenchies. They were trying to do a photo shoot with them while I was sitting there eating my yogurt and all that. It was amazing. So I highly recommend that. It's a great place you can bust into if it's really hot to get into the air conditioning. Again, you can be in flip-flops, khaki shorts, and a tank top if you want. No need to dress up, but super cool place, OTL out to lunch. And it's on a corner as well, so it has outdoor seating and indoor seating. So another place in the design district, maybe a little bit on the outskirts, is similar to OTL, where it is, and they even say in their description on the website, it's an extension of our home. That's what it feels like. Wicker chairs and couches, tons of greenery around. I didn't eat anything there. I've only had their coffee. I like my afternoon coffee to get me through the rest of the day. So I had coffee there and I caught up on emails. They have free Wi-Fi as well. I loved it. Limited outdoor seating, does have indoor seating. The ambiance was fantastic. And then again, referring back to their website, they say it doesn't matter whether you're 20-something, soccer mom, dog mom, have a dog, whatever, they have something there for you. Something else that's important is, they are trying to make a positive impact on the community, not just by providing healthy foods, but, creating a community of people who value quality and health. So it's not uncommon for you to go in there and see girls in their Lululemon stretch pants because they just came from yoga, because it is a healthy place, a place where people are concerned about their health and the environment, which is kind of the definition of Miami to me as a northerner relocating down here, and possibly you as well. I mean, Miami's beautiful, the people here are beautiful, and I think it's because places just like this, Pure Vita, I mean, they want to eat healthy, and of course the environment, keep the environment at the forefront of their mind, so their families after them can enjoy the same amenities of life that we're enjoying in the Miami area. So Pure Vita, highly recommend it. Okay, so we're wrapping up the food restaurant section of the video. I hope you're enjoying it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Click on all notifications because you don't want to miss anything. And our last one we're going to talk about is a definite casual place for breakfast, lunch, light dinner, tea time. Not tea as in golf. Tea as in hello dear, and coffee time. So this is a good place. It's on the upper level, and we'll flash where the area is on the screen here. It's in the upper level. It's called the Baccarat Boutique Bee Bar and a Lounge. Okay, so that wraps up the restaurant section. Comment below. Again, it's not all inclusive. I did leave some out. I tried to pick a wide variety of all different styles, but if you've been there, comment below and let us know what you think. If you haven't been there, if you have any questions you want me to get answers to, comment below, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, give me thumbs up, follow me, do whatever, depends on what platform you are viewing this on. Thank you very much. Don't go anywhere. We are about to get into some of my favorite stuff, and that is going to be art and fashion. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do first. Which one should I do first, art or fashion?